Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Primal Groudon with Dragon Tail. Now, of course, this is going to be level 50, 100% IV, and equipped as Best Buddy, so level 51. Unfortunately, we do not have Precipice Blades, and I'm going to say, oh, I went up against somebody, there you go, there it is, Precipice Blades, and that is, I feel like it needs to be nerfed. Like, I don't want it to happen, but damn, that is way strong. So, Dragon Tail on Groudon. How we were talking about counters, right? You got Dragonite, you have Mega Salamence, and Rayquaza. Things that are flying, pretty much, that are going to be able to counter you, except for Togekiss. As soon as I said that, of course, it came out, except for this one here. Dragon Tail is going to be dominating, folks. We're about to hit Legend. Okay, we're going to get a 5-0, 4-1. And there was a few battles, one battle that I'm going to really mess up, and I'm going to show you it. But, man, this is insane. Like, I just don't even know. Just, basically, let me just show you, okay? If you can, hit that like button. It really does help me out. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and quickly subscribe. It just takes a second so you don't miss any of my videos. Turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date and bringing you these battles here. And so you can make sure you're here when I do hit Legend. Alright, horrible lead up against, what was that, a Primal Kyogre? Okay, so Groudon extremely weak to water, so we're going to need kind of two things to protect us from that. And the Rayquaza is going to be joining the team here in a bit. I'm just showing you their stats and moves because that's going to be the official team. I was just kind of messing around until then. Dragonite worked okay. Now, why would I swap Dragonite for Rayquaza? Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to test it out again because it did do very well with Breaking Sweep, and it is fun to finally use Rayquaza, you know, in the Master League and actually being viable. So, anyways, Groudon, Dragon Tail. All right, up against Giratina, Origin. Or Altered. Sorry, Altered, the tanky one, as you can see here, and we're just chunking away. I mean, this is like a Charm but Dragon style, and we're not even getting stabbed. I'm not going to throw Earthquake. If I had Precipice Blades, my gosh. Again, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm not powering up the current ones that I've gotten. And I just need a better IV if I do power up one of those. Alright, Kyogre coming back in here. Going to bring in the Dragonite. Getting to the Dragon Claw. Going to go ahead and take out that Primal here. We're taking the win. We're still holding on to 2 shields and we had a bad lead. Alright, so we're going to be encountering Legends here because that's just the way it goes. Now, Dragonite typically would have been countering us if we did have Mudshot, right? But look at the Dragon Tail damage. How crazy is this? So, the counters that they thought they were going to be going, like, oh yeah, I'm prepared for that Groudon Primal. Are you? Are you really? Are you really? Okay, so Zacian. Alright, this is great too. Primal Groudon is just disgusting, but honestly, there are counters to it. And you can get that Primal energy now. Primal Kyogre is kind of literally walling it. You're going to be taking a ton of damage from Precipice Blades and or Earthquake if they're able to get to that and you don't shield it up, but otherwise it's pretty much a hard counter. Simple as that. When you take a look at PvPoke, the losses for Groudon compared to Kyogre, Groudon's got losses in the 100s, if you know what that means, and then Kyogre doesn't even have any losses in the 100s, so technically Kyogre's looking a little bit better. I just don't want to get stuck up against any of those dragons with it, so I'm not using it, but I know it's good. It's doing a ton of damage, hitting me with Surf up against my Dialga, and it's doing damage as if it's not even resisted. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so we're going to be able to farm down this Venusaur, just completely hard countering it. There's nothing they can do here. Now we're going to need all the energy we can get coming out of this so we can Iron Head this Zacian here. Going to go for the first one, and Dialga is going to be maintaining on the team. They didn't shield it up because they knew it was over. They're a legend. They've got experience. Everybody in this range, even if they're not a legend, has got experience. Alright, regular Kyogre swapping because we still can't go up against that, and they're going to be bringing their own Dialga. We do have a little bit of an energy advantage here, so they're going to think maybe this is going to be a Draco. Hopefully we get a shield, and they let it go. Okay, that was a very good call on their end. Nice. So we're looking pretty bad. We need to win this swap here, but it's looking like, alright, they got into the red first, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Iron Head here. I'm assuming they're going to maybe shield this one up, and they do. Can we KO them first, and they take us out? Wow, because we stopped ourselves while we did that damn Iron Head. Alright, so we just have to hope that there's no fairy in the back and they've got a Gyarados. Mega. Okay, I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw. I'm like, this is going to do a decent amount, right? Dang. Forgot I'm messing with Megas over here. Gonna go for superpower. If they don't shield this up, there is a chance we can win this. Okay, they let it go. Wow. We dropped our stats, but if we get to this Dragon Claw and get their last shield, we're gonna be looking good. Please shield up if they don't. I think we're gonna be okay. Oh, all right. Nope, this is the one I screwed up. All right, take a look at this, folks. All right, we have a shield left. Now, fire is not very effective, obviously, to Kyogre, but it's still going to be enough to KO them in the range that we do have them here in a second. So take a look at this. And Fire Punch would have been enough to take them out. But I freaking keep going Dragon Tail. I thought they had another shield. That's why I didn't throw it. Damn it. Lost that one. Good game, though. Moving it on. Now, mirror matches with another Primal Groudon when you do have Dragon Tail are going to be a little bit uneasy for you because they're going to be able to spam that Precipice Blades or Earthquake. And that's going to KO you. So you're farming not as fast with Dragon Tail, but you're doing a lot of damage. Quick moves wise, as you can see here, we've already got them down to half. So they got a bait on me. We're shielding this up, using both shields, hitting me with an Earthquake, no Precipice Blades, bringing in Lugia, and I'm kind of processing what I should do here. Like, what should I bring in? We got Palkia on the team. So, again, I was testing out some random stuff. This is a fairly long video, 25 minutes minus the credits, so about 23 minutes here. Yeah, well, you'll see the whole thing here in a minute. Again, I was just testing things out, and it's not like I was going full experimental. I had the same core that I wanted, Primal Groudon and Dialga, and having that third Pokemon that's basically meta is not like going too far off the rails, so we're not going to drop our ELO or something like that, although I did go 2-3-2-3, unfortunately, for 2 sets today. But you're going to see where we're going to... We made a recovery. I was just getting a little used to catching and doing things. Now this is perfect. Wow. Zekrom, Earthquake, baby. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's take them out. And one Dragon Tail, and we're taking them out of here, folks. There you go. Let's get it. All right, moving it on. We're going to be met with the Dialga. This is very good here. They're immediately swapping into another Lugia. All right, so we do have Dialga. Probably a little bit slow on the swap here. So since I'm so slow on this, we're going to go ahead and throw the Fire Punch to give ourselves a little bit of an advantage, bringing them down to less than half health. That's pretty crazy considering that's a Lugia. Was one of the tankiest aside from the Megas, right? So they're going to be throwing Aeroblast. Good. We're going to go ahead and get off our Iron Head here. No shields on either end have been used yet, so this is great. Unfortunately, they are going to be able to bring back that Dialga and farm us down, which is going to be leaving them with a decent amount of energy and closer to Draco Meteor. While we do resist the Iron Head, and now we do have the Rayquaza on the team. They got a Primal Groudon in the back. I'm going to threaten them with an Earthquake. Let's see if they shield up, and they do. Beautiful. We got a shield, and we bring in our Rayquaza. This is a epic moment right here. Do you see what's happening? We just saw the Weather Trio. All right, so we had Primal Groudon, we got Primal Kyogre, and now we're bringing in Rayquaza. That just needs its Mega, and if it was Mega, it would be dominating. Let's be real. If Mega Rayquaza was here, it would be dominating extreme. Everybody would be using it. Okay. The Rays are going to go bananas when that does come back. So we're taking them out. We got 2 breaking sweeps ready to go. Let's see if we're going to be able to get off our next one here. So this was a pretty exciting battle for me. Put a big smile on my face. Not because we're in a good position, but I mean, having these primals, folks, I mean, this... I love Master League, okay? It's crazy. If you're like, Poke, you're just having a good time because you're winning with your Primal. I mean, you can use Primal too. I mean, somebody was like, you know, it's a pay-to-win league, which it is. It is. I can't deny that. What am I going to say? Not really. You can free to play and what? Get a legendary maxed out in like a couple of years. Let's be honest. If you're free to play, so yeah. But I've been giving you hints as to things that you can use. I mean, Dragonite, very meta right now. You can use that. Melmetal, also free. Dragonite is technically free because you could have caught in all those Dratini's in the wild. Again, Melmetal. And for that third Pokemon, there's a plethora of other things. I understand this is a pay-to-win league. But what can I say? Everybody else is over here paying to win. So, at least in this league right now. So enjoy it. Let the Titans battle it out. And let's see if we can hit Legend. So we got the Rayquaza coming back in up against the Primal Kyogre, folks. This was so satisfying. Having this matchup here is like, oh my goodness. Thank goodness. So it kind of counters both of them, right? Rayquaza counters both Groudon Primal and Kyogre Primal. I mean, that's pretty awesome, right? As it should. It's the master of both of them. Or at least when they get out of hand, it comes in and says, hey, settle down. All right, so we got a Mega Latios. We got Dragon Tail. As soon as I seen it, I was like, yes, baby. And they're swapping into a Landorus. So seeing that the things that we do have don't really want to see it because of the superpower and Stone Edge flying in and the steel, we're going to go ahead and just stay here. I think they back out. Oh my gosh, Dragon Tail Groudon Primal is just disgusting, folks. Yeah, we're gonna hit Legend. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. All right, all those haters. Well, let's not even bring them up. They can kiss it. I mean, we already know I was using wacky teams. This is what we do, so they can pick their teams based off of what I use. Like, okay, what did PokeAK do today? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and switch one Pokemon around here, and we got a video. All right, anyways, let's see what we have here. Up against Togekiss, are we gonna be able to get to the Iron Head? And we do, just in the nick of time. Let's get it. And it's not enough to KO, unfortunately, so we're not winning that matchup. Should have used a shield myself, so I'm thinking, damn it, I'm not gonna win this swap here. This is not great. Hopefully there's not another fairy in the back, but I highly doubt they're going to go with 2 fairies here. But I mean, it's possible. And we got a Mega Gyarados coming back into the battle here. Let's get it. Aqua Tail. This is not looking good for me here, folks. I'm going to have to threaten them with Earthquake. Hopefully they shield this up, and then we can bring in our Rayquaza here. And they're letting it, oh my gosh. So at this point, I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to have to shield this up. I'm not going to let this go right now. Hitting me with an Aqua Tail, and we're going to go ahead and swap now. And they've got a Giratina Origin. Man, wow, and I keep saying it completely backwards, as if right in front of my face. All right, let's go. So we lowered their attack. We're hitting them with super effective here. It's not looking too great because if we get hit with an Aqua Tail, it's not going to be appreciated by Groudon. But if we lower their attack with the Breaking Sweep, we should be able to pull it off. If they farm us down, not too good. Okay, we just need to land one Dragon Tail or not. We're just going to go ahead and throw Fire Punch immediately here. Not very effective, but still enough to take out that Gyarados, and we're taking the win. Let's keep it moving here, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. If you want to see me hit Legend, we got another Dragon with Dragon Tail. I'm telling you, this thing is now the Dragon Slayer with Dragon Tail on it. It is unbelievable. I'm having an absolute blast, so we're going to let that Shadow Ball go. We're just chunking away over and over. Should have probably just farmed them down, but then again, maybe go ahead and just throw this here, and we take them out before they get to another charge move. But we're still in the yellow. Bringing in Kyogre, they said, I got you, buddy. And they've got a Dialga in the back as soon as we bring in our Rayquaza. Now, I bring in the Rayquaza so we can lower their attack, and we figure that, you know, we're going to get farmed down by whatever because we're so squishy. We're able to get to another one, unfortunately not able to land it before they hit their charge move, but they're using their energy, which is perfect here. So we got a Kyogre, and we have our Dialga. So we're going to go ahead and just bring in our Dialga to farm them up here. Probably should have went with Groudon so we can maintain that health. So what we're going to have to do is a little bit of magic here. Not really. Just a bit of a combo breaker. So what we're going to do is we have energy on our Groudon, right? We could maybe get to Earthquake, but we're not going to risk it. I think it's just going to do too much. So what we're going to do is threaten them, pretend we do. Almost didn't let me get this off. I would have been freaking pissed. So we get their shield, beautiful. And now we go for the Iron Head, which is not going to be enough. A little bit of a combo breaker, and then a couple more Dragon Breaths, and we take the win, and still holding on to that shield. You better believe it. Let's keep it moving, folks. Let's go ahead and see what kind of a rise we're going to get. All right, looking good. All right, my first set I went negative, so yeah, we're gonna make up for this. All right, I laughed really hard when I saw this. I was like, man, this Groudon is just disgusting, but they're gonna get the last laugh here. Check this out. This is actually a very good counter, hitting me with Surf. Nice. Now going up against Groudon and or Primal Kyogre, you're gonna be able to kind of combat them as you're gonna resist the water with that Haxorus. So, and having Surf to go up against Groudon, pretty smart. All right, so we have a Mega Swampert out here, so shielding up the Earthquake correctly, which is perfection. Good. Gonna get a shield from them with Iron Head, which is perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and call this here. It is a Hydro Cannon. One more might KO. That's just the way it goes when you're using Megas. They're just OP. So Mega Swampert is finally here, folks. We're seeing this. This is Go Battle League. This is not Friends. We're here. We've made it. We don't have all the Megas, but I'm ecstatic. This is a blast. This is crazy. They added this new move for Rayquaza just in time. They knew what they were doing. They were like, yeah, there's gonna have to we're gonna have to throw another counter in there for that. These things are just way too OP. So we're gonna be going for a combo breaker again. A combo breaker, taking out that Mewtwo, bringing in that Swampert, going for Fire Punch. Is this gonna be enough? I did go for an extra Dragon Tail, so it could be, but they're gonna be shielding it up, and we take them down and take that win. We got the Rayquaza in the back, moving it on to our next battle, leading with Groudon the entire time, mate with the Zacian. They're going to be swapping into their Kyogre, which is not Primal, just regular, so we haven't seen their Mega yet. Bringing in our Rayquaza takes about a half an hour to get to the Blizzard, so I'm going to say, yeah, that's not Blizzard. Could be a Thunder, but we're going to go ahead and let it go. Origin Pulse. Oh, or that's very nice. Okay, somebody's already got one maxed out, which is not a mystery because Yeah, everybody's got energy. It's, oh, how did you get that maxed out? No, just don't even, it's easy. Anyways, going for Ancient Power, and the one time I go for it, they actually shield it up. Are you freaking kidding me? Going for Breaking Sweep, we're going to go ahead and lower their stats, as we do have a CMP tie, which is perfect. Going to lower their stats and then bring in our Groudon here, which is going to be able to handle it, but they immediately swap into their own Groudon. So I'm going to go ahead and threaten them with an Earthquake here, seeing that they have Mudshot. Again, that mirror match is nerve-wracking, and they do not shield it up. I couldn't believe that they let that go. Are you kidding me? And then they bait me. No freaking way, man. So I swap into my Dialga. I'm like, oh shoot, this is not looking good. Shield this up. It is an Earthquake. Okay, at least it's not Precipice Blades, and unfortunately not able to take them out before they get to the charge move. This is just a Fire Punch. Our Groudon is loaded up on energy here, folks, and this is getting a little bit close. That Zacian is going to have a pretty hard time going up against Groudon Primal. It's going to take about 2 close combats, or a close combat and a couple of quick moves. It's not going to just be able to take us out. And getting to the Earthquake, and we're going to be able to one-shot this thing with the Groudon and take the win, folks, as we continue to rise up to hit Legend right in the nick of time before this season does end, which is incredible. Next battle met with a Kyurem, which is going to be taking super effective from the Dragon, and we're going to have a whole heck of a lot of fun right about now. Fire Punch is going to do a ton. I'm going to go ahead and throw that immediately here. Let's see if we get a shield. Letting it go. Nope, shielding it up. Sounds good. And we're going to easily let this Glaciate go, which is going to be lowering our attack, but doesn't really matter. We're still coming out of this battle with a whole heck of a lot of energy, as well as health. And they're bringing in a Gyarados with Waterfall, of course. We're going to have a little bit of fun with that. Seeing that we are up a shield, we're looking perfect. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get their last shield. If not, we're going to go ahead and KO them. And then we'll just bring in our Rayquaza to take care of that Waterfall Gyarados, but they're backing out. They don't want any more. And we're taking that win and moving it on to our next opponent, folks. What are we going to see? Groudon. Okay, interesting. Fighting little brother over here. So we still have to look out, because this is still a threat. This more than likely could be Precipice Blades. So yeah, there it is. And that would probably one-shot us. Let's not mess around. Groudon regular is still pretty good. Okay. Going for Fire Punch, getting a shield, great. It's not resisted because they're not fire. Gonna go ahead and swap to catch a Precipice Blades on the Rayquaza. Alright, doing a decent amount of damage. As a flyer, they're swapping into Zarude. Okay. So we're going to have a little fun with this Grass and Dark type here. We're going to let this go, as their quick move is really doing no damage on top of hitting them with an attack drop. So not going to be able to farm them down. Let's just go ahead and take them out. Let's not play any games right now. Taking them out, 1-to-1 shield. What is going to happen here, folks? Still have the Dialga in the back. Full health. Groudon as well. They can't really do much here. Fire Punch is not going to KO. I think they're going to be able to take me out with one quick move, though, after this. Yeah, they do. I think they have Dragon Tail themselves. All right, bringing back our Groudon here. And they've got an Origin Pulse. Well, I mean, a Primal Kyogre in the back. So we're going to get their shield and then swap into our Dialga. And that's pretty much a wrap here. You got to love these shiny Primals. They look freaking amazing here. We're going to let this go just because, yes, I was flexing at this point. It has nothing to do with the trainer. We're just calling that Surf. Going for a Draco. We're going to take that win clean and nice. Folks, let's keep this going here. Again, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so for this video so we can hit that Legend. Next battle met with a Togekiss. This is a great lead here. Even despite having Dragon Tail, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be able to spam Fire Punch as fast as we could with Mudshot, but it doesn't. We're still resisting Charm. We're good to go. We've got 2 dragons in the back. We want this matchup right here, right? This is exactly where we want their Charm user Fairy to be. All right, letting that Ancient Power go, no boost, thank goodness, otherwise we would have been looking bad. Taking them out, still have a hefty amount of health left, and they're bringing their own Groudon, which is shiny, primal. Let's go, this thing looks so sick. Unfortunately, they're going to be going for Earthquake, thought they'd be calling like a bait or something, and they've got Metagross in the back, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this here. So I lower their attack, bring in my Dialga. We can take an Earthquake now. Meteor Mash might take us out after that, though. All right, great. After lowering their attack, looking pretty good. And they realize, you know, I'm not wasting my time. I say, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. That's my 5-0 for this set here. And we're rising up quite nicely. There's that Dratini free candy, telling you. And we're looking good, sitting at almost 2,900 points. Let's keep it moving. What are we going to be met with this Legend here? It's a Mewtwo. No problem. No problem. We've seen how much that Side Strike does. This is one of the Pokemon that you do kind of have to look out for. That charge move does do quite a bit of damage. There you go. See, probably, yeah, it is the most. Other than super effective damage, right? All right, going to be going for Fire Punch. It is taking them out, and they're bringing in their well, they're Primal Kyogre, and we're ready for that with our 2 dragons, but they've got a Zacian, and this is why I'm running Dialga, because of that iron. Dialga is just key. It's amazing, period. I mean, I used to talk a bunch of crap. This wasn't the one I usually talked about, though. It was more like Melmetal, well, not Melmetal, Rigid Steel, and in the Great League. But when it comes to the Master League, whatever, man. We're in the Titan League, so bring what you can here, right? It's like, oh, you're not going spicy. Like, yeah, well, I'm trying to win. Shoot. Do you see what happens when I stick to something like Poke? Don't even go there. You're using Primal Groudon. Like, I know. Okay, so they're swapping right back into that Primal, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Rayquaza to handle the situation like it should. Playing its position perfectly here. Love to see it. So at this point, I'm thinking, you know, this could be a Thunder. We're going to go ahead and shield it up. That's still going to be doing a decent amount, and we're going to farm you down here. Oh, boy. This is obviously just going to be a Surf, so a little bit of chip damage before they do go down, bringing us into the red. Great. Zacian. All right, so we're going to go for the Ancient Power here, because we didn't do that before. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Hit and Breaking Sweep, and this will be enough to take them out. Not very effective, but they're so low. We're going to take them out with that Rayquaza. Let's keep it moving here, folks. What are we going to see next? A Dialga. Oh, right. Love to see it. How much is this going to do? They immediately swap into a Mewtwo. So we bring in our Dialga, which is going to be a good matchup here. We do need to look out for Focus Blast, because that's going to be one-shotting us, right? So we do shield this up. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting a shield out of me with a Side Strike. I'm like, damn it. If this is Focus Blast, I don't think it is. I don't think they had enough energy. Yep, just Shadow Ball. But a Side Strike after this is going to pretty much be enough to take us out, so that's a little bit unfortunate. If I want to win this matchup, I'm going to have to double shield, so we're going to be caught up in the same situation that we were in, but that was a good one right there, Dialga. So, oh well, I'll go ahead and start farming up with my Primal again. If they have a... Okay, I was going to say, well, if they have a Primal Kyogre, which they can't, because they've already got the Primal Groudon. But if they have a Water Kyogre in the back, it's not going to be looking too good, but in this situation, perfectly fine here. Alright, so letting this go, calling a Fire Punch, and then bringing in Rayquaza, completely walling Groudon here. They're going to be retreating with energy, bringing in a Dialga, getting off Breaking Sweep. Let's see how much it does. Beautiful. Now, this is going to be doing a decent amount with their Dragon Breath. Can we get to another one? Unfortunately not. Damn, that is really unfortunate. Now, they do have no shields left. So what we're going to have to do is shield this up. They've got energy on their Groudon. They've got energy ready to go. I don't know. Do we get to it? No, this is not. I was like, no, this is a Fire Punch. It has to be. Exactly, and we're able to get to the Earthquake. That was a close one, folks, and we're taking the win and continuing to rise up. Let's freaking go. What are we going to see with the next battle? Met with the Groudon. All right, love to see it. Got a mirror match here, except for they've got Mudshot. Again, this is a very nerve-wracking situation if you are the one with Dragon Tail, because they're going to be able to spam Precipice Blades, which is going to freaking one-shot you. That move is damn OP. Wow, especially coming from Primal Groudon. Jeez, man, that's nutty. Did you see how much damage the Origin Pulse did to Ray after we lowered their attack? Yeah, Ray squishy. Look at that. Half health pretty much. What is that? We're flying at level 50. That's nuts. It looks like it's a Stone Edge, but it's not. It's a ground type move, right? All right, so they're bringing in Kyurem. Kyurem. Not sure what's up with that. All right, letting that go. Right, doing a decent amount. They've got Dragonite in the back. So look at the Dragon Tail just chunking and chunking away, folks. So I think we're going to want to shield this up here. Bring in our Dialga. Hold on to the energy on our Primal Groudon. Farm them down almost. And I'm thinking, oh, this is a superpower. They're going to... I don't think I'm going to do this. It's a Dragon Claw. I'm like, wait, what? They bring in their Primal. I go for Iron Head. It's not very effective, but still a little bit of damage here. They let it go. I'm thinking, wait, what's going on here? What kind of a madman are you? Going for Fire Punch, taking me out, bringing our Primal, going for Fire Punch immediately. We got to get a shield. Or, actually, no, we're just doing damage at this point because it's all about the Dragon Tail. We don't need to get to no Earthquake. All right, come on. Are we going to be able to take out that Dragonite with one Dragon Tail? And down they go, and we take the win yet again, folks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And are we about to hit Legend here? Let's go. Well, no. We still need a few more points. We did, unfortunately, get a 3-2. But take a look. We land on 907. Here we go. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my goal.
you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul.
To compromise where you can. Where you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move. It is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no. You move.